Are you sure you want to select English? I mean, I'm kind of stretched for options, but sure. Welcome to Dungeon Settlers. By hitting confirm, you agree to the terms of service, privacy policy, and proceed with the game. This game is still in beta development stage. There's many bugs. Critical bug occurs, please hit completely exit in the game from restart that shit. Game data is collected anonymously, used solely for improving the game. Yeah, okay. Conform. That is updated there. Alright. Select scenario, the Crawling Doom. As the leader of the expedition dispatched by the guild, your objective is to stop the slowly awakening dungeon core. Having lost most of your expedition members to overwhelming enemies, you must continue the expedition relying on supplies provided by the guild. This is the most basic starting point. There is also a tutorial. Ash Hunt Mercenary. Cryptozoologists. That's how you spell that. Combat difficulty. Let's make that not hard. Let's make that normal. It's a thing. Dungeon Settlers is designed to be a challenging game. Clearing it in a single attempt is very difficult. If the situation turns too unfavorable for you, don't hesitate to quit and start a new campaign. Try again multiple times. The Red Terror. You snap back to your senses as someone shakes your shoulders violently. Damn it, Commander! Cold sweat pours down your body like rain, and your first feeling is relief. You're still alive. Unfortunately, your first expedition ended in disaster after encountering an infamous red monster rat. Not long after, all you and your team could do was flee with your lives. It seems we're the only ones who made it. Lowell, the one who woke you, lowers his head in despair. You had scoffed at the grim rumors about this dungeon before being dispatched here, thinking them exaggerated, but now you understand their meaning better than anyone. You have to get out of here. Check your current objective in the top right corner of the screen. Some paths may remain blocked. Oh god, I'm still alive. Wasd. Selection center. You can select enemies by left-clicking or dragging when the enemy. You can also access inventory through the summary panel. Hotkeys. Allied units can be selected. Tab. Inventory. Multiple units. Left-clicking enemy space clears the current selection. Alright, into this dark and dingy wood we go. Attack! A unit with selected with a unit selected, right-click an enemy to perform a basic attack. Some ranged attacks consume ammo, such as arrows. Be careful not to run out. Riveting. Now that we've murdered that forest rat for seemingly reasons. Oh man, there's a lot of blood around here. Object interaction. With the unit selected, right-click the interactable object to initiate interaction. By interacting with various objects like portals and treasure chests. Someone stayed all dead. You can check the items in the inventory tab of the summary panel. Left side of the screen. Okay. Wooden club. Aid kit pickup. Ointment pickup. Is Is the wooden club any better than our sword? Physical attack power 23. Oh, there's durability as well. Shit. Okay, well, we've got stuff. Time to get moving. Never mind. It appears there's some kind of blue seam in the wall. Or possibly a river. Alright, interesting. Interesting. Use the ointment. Right. Learn main skill. Okay. Oh, that's what I means by some skill. No? Well, if I can't learn that... Oh, warrior subs. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. We don't have any kind of buckler, so we'll go with the two-handed grip. Oh no! Ah, you hear a scream nearby and instantly recognize the voice as Liana's, one of your companions. She's surrounded by a swarm of rats and soon collapses under attack. We need to save her quickly. Quickly now. That weird blockade thing is gone. Near death is an effect indicating a unit is in immediate danger of death. If the unit does not regain consciousness before near death expires, it will die permanently. A unit in near death state can be rescued by an allied unit using aid kit. Alternatively, you can carry the unit on the other unit's back, bring them back to the settlement, and recruit them or rescue them through surgery at the operating table. Rescue unit retains near death after effect for a certain time. Okay. Wow. With help, she barely manages to lift herself up and catches her breath with difficulty. What about Jack and Ivan, who were with you? At your question, her expression darkens in silence. Seeing the reaction you expected, you think for a moment, then give instructions to the two of them. Then we shouldn't hesitate. We need to get out of here quickly. We have to find the portals. We have to find the portal somewhere on this floor. Commander, I don't know where the portal is, but even if we leave the dungeon, the abandoned land is nothing but useless thorny vines and dried up trees. So we should try to gather resources here before we go back. You nod in agreement. Basic stuff. Unless there's a special reason not to. The expedition members will automatically carry out all the orders you give. Gathering an easy room that you can perform by drag control. Awesome. Tab, move to the grid screen. Careful, this one looks dangerous. Even during combat, you can freely pause by pressing space. While paused, you can queue actions, skills, movements, or item usage. Strategic use of pause is essential for achieving victory. When an acid bug is about to explode, pause the game and issue a move command to dodge the blast. Okay. One of the more interesting demos I played is one called Ragpunk, a roguelike pool game in a post-apocalyptic bar. Super tough, but as promised. I'll have to look and see and check it out. Yeah, I was mentioning in the other bit, the selection process this year was a little iffy. By this year, I mean this fiscal quarter. I don't know how often Next Fest stuff happens. I feel like it's quarterly. Anyway. There was quite a bit to sort through, so to give a little bit of an indicator as to what... so I go through the demos list with the not safe for work filter off, so you can think about what I have to sort through on top of the low effort schlock. A portal, we're saved. Good thing we stole all the natural resources from this place. Sure, why don't... Yeah, sure, guys. Oop. A plan gone awry. As you whistle off beat, a crow slips from the thorn vines and perches on your arm. Its eyes glow blue. A gravelly voice breaks forth. Report, Expedition Commander. The crow tilts its head, unblinking. You claimed the lower levels were safe. Clearly they are not. You explain that your first scouting mission ended in a deadly encounter with the infamous red monster rat, leaving most of your party slain. Then scouting is meaningless. I'll send you new recruits, Kragus. Establish an outpost according to protocol and prepare to strike the beast before it spreads further ruin. One is nowhere near enough. Wait, the link is lost? Greetings, human warriors. We have our lizard man, Kragus. Okay, or I could just go into Z mode so they don't instantly... Interact with wagon. Each floor of the dungeon portal, you must find the path that leads to it. Okay. Through the dungeon portal, you can descend deeper floors, return to your settlement. The deeper the floor, the greater the danger. If free saving is disabled, the single save slot will be overridden. Yeah, I mean, this one definitely has like more like incremental, like base building kind of vibes. Like every aspect of your RPG adventure is important. So here's the harvesting setup, etc. But I do like the idea of like a semi-ATB or intermittent ATB fucking dungeon crawl. It's good, good bit. Watch us not have to do any of this shit. Base building basics. With no entity selected, you can open the construction menu at the bottom left screen and left click on placement, build it. Construction consumes resources. You can demolish buildings to the demolition mode. Refunded. Okay. Tech book. Ointment. Blueberry. Blueberry. Cogwheel. Alright, with no unit selected, we can start building. Housing. How will we determine where to build our housing? Alright, the big black tar zone? With the dead trees, possibly? Where do we think this is a good start of the house? Let Leanna go and walk around and potentially get herself killed. The question becomes why this portal is set here. Yeah? Gotta construct a basic workstation, but why don't we just harvest some of this bullshit in the meantime? Okay. Let us... construction. Basic workstation. And selecting a crafting structure, open the task planner in the entity summary, choose item and quantity, and add task. In the crafting queue, task can be repeated a set number of times until quantity is reached. Units only recognize items in their own inventory storage or in the ground as valid materials. Items carried by other units cannot be used. Okay, so we gotta throw our shit on the floor. So 6 of those, and we need a cloth armor. And we need to craft a wooden arrow. Lo, you seem capable. Go do that shit. It's a cloth quaff. Alright, so Leanna's like proper tired. Ominous news. Through the mist-shrouded vines, a crow flies low before settling on your forearm. Damn, that bastard has already wiped out 2 more expeditions. In the meantime, we must hasten its destruction. You report on the recent status of the expedition teams. When you mention that you don't have enough members to take down Red Monster, the inspector cuts you off. Why didn't you say so sooner? Hunting the monster is urgent. I'll provide the funds to recruit your own member. I was about to say that, but you... Never mind. You can recruit units through the recruit in the top right corner of the screen. Each unit has traits, skill trees, and recruitment list is refreshed periodically as time passes. Pay close attention to this unit's major stat and talent. The higher the talent, the more the stat will grow with level up. It is common for units to die during expeditions. If you recruit new members, don't hesitate too much to recruit in the early stages of the game. Recruit. Alright, strength build. Like our choices are various scruffier old men and a bunch of lizards. Sargon lived and breathed in the forest, grain blue. From battlefield, man, smile stained the blade with countless foes' blood. Watched his comrades fall one by one. Survival always came first as mercenary. Sometimes familiar faces returned in dreams. Each time discipline hardened again and emotions were pressed down. Hardening body while climbing mountains and burdens of the shoulders. Earning a living by delivering goods kept life going, yet relentless labor ruled each day. Still, a goal remained: to be freed from the weight one day and live a life of freedom. During a crime early, a guarding position with fists and tormenting the weak. Yet at night, staring into the dark sky, there were questions of what he truly desired, and within lay only endless conflict and regret. Yeah, sounds like a great recruit. Ulak. Oh, this guy's a human mercenary. We got a lizard man porter. We got a human hooligan. And Ulak's a slave. From birth, Ulak never knew what freedom was, sold to a merchant without even knowing if parents existed, and forced into endless labor. From dawn to night, loads were carried at the master's command, life bent beneath the whip, yet deep inside lingered a faint hope of one day escaping suffering. A hope that sustained a spirit flinching at the mere sound of footsteps. Tragic. Gal's heart. He seems like all around better stat-wise. You sure you're level 1, guy? Pessimistic, belly beggar. Always tormented by hunger. But you Harris your faith? Harris betrayed trust, stealing whatever was needed for oneself, yet stillness at night. Doubts about the chosen path crept in. Golden jewels filled the hands, but lingered with emptiness that could never be erased. Ulak's pretty okay, but the constitution being low and isn't great. Darren doesn't seem trustworthy. Or he is a hooligan. But his stats are pretty okay. Recalled's also pretty okay for strength build, it seems. Optimistic, happy fool. Oh, doesn't gain experience as fast. That's a no-go. Maxwell, also a fool. Shit, it's really a choice between fucking Sargon, which is most of the money, Darren, who's an asshole. Alright, we'll get you. And it looks like Harris here is the only one with a separate skill tree for water magic, so I guess we'll not recruit him because we don't have money. We have no money. We'll get Ulok as well. We cannot have more than 4 people. Never mind. Sargon it is. Select a unit interface with the settlement portal to plan an expedition. Choose the destination. 4 members can go. Units gained dungeon stay effects based on how long they remain in the dungeon. This effect corrupts their mind and lowers their mood. Also, monsters may respawn or patrol the area over time, so avoid staying in the dungeon for too long. Gather resources, you must explore the dungeons. If this is your first dungeon, the second floor is extremely difficult. Do the main objectives first. That'd probably be good. That'd be a good idea. We have no beds. We should probably make some shit before we actually go, right? Like, okay, so with no one selected, workstations, get a research station. Can only be constructed indoors, so we should probably build a house. Of some kind, housing. Is making the entire thing a house too much, you think? Oh wait, we can't build on that shit. Don't have enough fucking cloth to build stuff. We gotta build more cloth. Sargon, you're no, that's Kragus. Kragus, you need to go and do this. Kragus, do the thing. Okay, Kragus does not want to commit to the textile formation. Ilana, would you like to go over here? No? Okay, no one's gonna listen to shit I have to say. That's fine. That's fine. Interesting. Disabled cannot access Wildgrass. We have run out of logs. This was far too fucking insane an ask to create an entire inside space. Hey, what's in your inventory? Oh, we could... Yeah, maybe we should drop all this shit on the floor. I forgot that specific units have to... Fuck. This is not one giant shared inventory, because that would be useful. Okay, we'll do that, and then we got the Blizzard Folk doing that, and Liana is somehow over here. No, that's a log. Liana, what's the deal? You've yeah, you got trapped on the other side of the wall. You constructed a wall behind you to get the resources to construct the wall. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. There might be a reason why I don't play stuff like this very often. Base builder stuff makes my brain explode because it's like, oh, okay. Oh, that's what the AI thinks is the thing that needs to happen. Alright, cool. How about deconstruct that? Did anybody want to get around to the textiling? Because I'm pretty sure y'all want some goddamn beds, right? Interesting. Oh, Sargon just went ahead and equipped himself with some cloth armor? Oh, that's gonna go? Okay. Got it. Interesting. Liana. Alright, might have built the door the wrong way. It's fine. It's fine. The real question is, does this constitute indoors now? Is what I would like to know. Riveting. Okay, so like initial base builds are horrendous, but you know, all we've got is wood and stone. And we need beds, but we can't make beds without inside being a thing. Oh, you know what? Resource storage? Probably a pretty good thing to have. Probably pretty good. go so far as to say should have a few of them, actually. And then consumable storage, and then food storage. And a projectile storage right fucking here next to the crafting table. And beds, and why not a torch? Don't have fire, that's right. It's all coming together. Unless it isn't. Well, what's your inventory look like? You still got some stuff? Can I just bring up everyone? What was it? Tab? Inventory? Yeah, okay, so let's see. Currently wooden club, okay. So ointment, we should probably give some to Sargon there. Hardtack. Be pretty good to have evenly diverted. Satisfy hunger and mood. Let's put some blueberries in everybody's inventory, or maybe you can get a loom of fruit there. Alright, they're doing that. Okay, who needs cloth armor? I believe our one lizard friend does. Oh god, the food has expiry dates. Shit. Yeah, we'll add the task of cooking meat. What do we do with the fruit? Food storage, okay. Will it not be fucked if we, put it into food storage? Consumable storage is over here. Resource storage is over here, shit. Just put all that shit in there. You've got 50 and 50, you've got basically the same. Hardtack is there. Put the blueberries in there, put the limbo fruit in there, put all that shit in there. Okay, now it's still decaying. That's unfortunate. Okay. So if we were to do housing, I don't want to do this in the wrong order, because if one of them walks over there and then seals the other one in, that would be something. Hydrate, thank you, Autumn. That is a good reminder. My brain was starting to fry. Like some kind of egg. Not even a good egg, like quail egg or some shit like that. Okay, we got that, and then I'm gonna do another locked door right there, and then this will technically be defensible. Hypothetically. These guys will be able to move in and out of here just fine. So we can make one more quaff something. Let's see, straw, durability. Oh, no resource, okay. Oh, we're out of logs too, great. Cool. Alright, it is in fact day 2, and we've done nothing, and everyone's probably starving at this point. But we have a functioning, like, outpost. Possibly. Alright, y'all. Y'all seem to be in a good mood. Let's go ruin that by going into the dungeon, finally. Expedition plan. Got everybody here. Nighttime. The Veil of Silence. I swear to God. It's fine. Don't move away just as I'm telling you to give your fucking extra ointment to the one dude who has less than 10. Okay, it's, Greenman. Alright, you know what? You're just all going into the dungeon. It's fine. We'll figure it out. So you put on the hat, and then you both took off your hats, and your hats may or may not exist anymore. I'm gonna not worry about it. There are unresolved warnings. Yeah, fuck it. Among the lizardmen, there's a legend that they descend from dragons. Common lizard man propaganda. Okay, just had to make sure. Oh, I have them all selected. They've been reassigned tasks. Oh shit, he's like eating the meat. Okay, inventory. Lol. Can't put you down. Currently unable to use skills. Sargon, drop him. How do I do that? Cancel mode. Cancel what you're doing. Alright, you know what? You'll go to the next enemy. It's fine. The individual picking up things is one thing that's slightly annoying. How do we get him to fucking drop him? Game guide. Near death can be okay. You can carry the unit on other units back to bring them back to the settlement and rescue them through surgery on an operating table. This does not tell me how to drop them. Uh-oh. Some kind of poison fart gas happened. Oh boy, Kragus is taking the brunt of it. Posture check and hydrate. Thank you. Well, shit. So you're wondering how I got here. Yeah, that's how. If Kragus dies, being the box art character, the game is over. Also, I should probably be using any of these skills, right? Run away! Or else the fart gas will get you. I'm glad I got Sargon, who has a pretty decent strength fucking modifier, because he's just carrying Lowell around like it's nothing. Dying by damage. So you're saying that. But, even Crag is here. Just use an ointment. Use an ointment. Kragus, you're about to die. Oh good, there's nothing left for us to do here. Amazing. That was assuredly worth the potential death that is about to happen. Uh-oh. Attack Redstone Golem, you say? I feel like this is a thing we should not be doing and we're all gonna die. And Liana's down. Fucking humans. Oh wait, no, Liana's not down. Liana, fucking run away. Never mind, now Liana's down. Kragus, don't stand in the explosion. You absolute fool. So we might all be dying. Is what is about to happen, actually. Sargon's about to die. Lana's on her way to death. I don't know why all of our long-range dudes are all just walking up and hitting people. Like, that's their default state of being. Gragas might be about to die. I hope that's not, like, a friendly fire situation. It appears that it might be. It appears that might be a friendly fire situation. Run the fuck away. Alright, so we fought that battle, and everyone's going to die. Definitely totally worth it. 100% for realsies. I remembered that I picked normal. Hey, Sargon, go back home. The rest of you, gather. Never mind, actually. Literally will abandon people in the fucking thing if, The number of, like, church bells happening makes it really feel like we're about to just all die. Get to the portal! Or, guys, do you mind terribly all being here? Return to settlement. Well, that was tragic. It appears that cloth armor doesn't do much. Indoor structures. Oh, we gotta make flooring, huh? Research station's beds can only be constructed in stores. To qualify as an indoor house, area must be fully enclosed by walls and include corners. Okay. Additionally, wall quality requires include room corridor. Additionally, wall quality requirements include room corners, while floor quality requirements are determined based off of floor tiles based next to the walls. Okay, so that's the reason this isn't a good enough space. I currently do not have the ability to create flooring, probably because I don't have a carpentry station. And this can only... The carpentry station, the thing that you would use to most likely build floor... Alright, no, that's not what that's for. Okay, research station. Also can only be made indoors. Operating table can only be constructed indoors. Well, it's a good thing that we wasted all of our wood to build this absolute shit sphere. I guess we'll have to take our only healthy people. Well, why are you on the floor? Go to bed. We have not set ourselves up for success here. He's dying by damage. First aid him. Go sleep. You absolute maroon. So, funnily enough, we're probably gonna have to, like, destroy all of this. Deconstruction mode. Anything that is not a perfect fucking semicircle, or it's cube, I guess. Anything that does not contribute to the whole of a perfect cube. So all of the stations we need to make floors are in and of themselves... Okay. No, don't... Okay. I'm sending them to the dungeon to die. We're all just gonna have to be fine with that. Alright, so we'll do this like semi-turn based. Alright, so lesser and greater mana stones appear to be the bit here. Is make you a fortress, but you're doing blunt damage. Liana doesn't have enough for unless... No, prerequisite skills needed. That we can teach. Level is okay-ish for now. Prerequisites, so you need both charge attack and that. Okay, good. Goody, good. Let's have Sargon go a slightly different route. Let's have him work Harmony so he has healing. With Nature Staff. Alright, Intergrove. You'll be some kind of ranger, I guess. Okay, see, now that we're actually playing the game, doing okay. These golems are a little motherfuckerish, if I don't say so myself. Your vertical, okay. Sargon, ankle break this bastard. That'd be cool. Liana, you just keep attacking. Alright, so that was slightly better than prior. Okay. Alright, so we know slightly more than nothing at all about what we're doing. We need resources, but we really need to figure out, like, how that floor situation is gonna work. Like, truly. Alright, we have found the portal already. Interesting. Makes me think that these levels are actually significantly larger and there might be multiple access points for that. to all enemy units, so we should be okay. Hypothetically. Lol, run away! Use your fucking bottomless supply of ointment. Okay, one of our archers doesn't have ammo, so that's cool. Good to know, good to know. Construct a research station. Very low energy, you say. Okay, so, everyone fucking run away. Actually, instead. Get chased out of here by slimes. Run, idiots! Portals are not available during combat. Well, we're fucked. I understand that I'm very low energy. The problem is, I can't leave. Oh no, because it's a slime, it splits on death. Fuck. That is a vaguely predictable turn of events. Sargon, do anything. Also, it is regaining health a little bit, so that's interesting. Okay, so what did we learn there? It's legitimately a good question. Let's rate the mouse bump. Can I cancel anything? You know what, guys? Just break everything. I don't give a shit. That's fine. The cancel mode, in fact, does work exactly how you would expect it to. We should actually be deconstructing this. And in terms of building, there. Alright, well, you know, I think that's a good enough first look. The Dungeon Settlers. This is one of those games that you probably spend 400 hours in before you really get your way around it. Maybe we will return for the full release. On to the next.